Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. As you've seen, I was just cleaning my utensils for hair. I just wanted to demonstrate that, guys. I don't know if every stylist does that, but I do. But as you can see from the title, this is going to be a goddess braid tutorial, guys. Very detailed, or as detailed as I can be. Most of this is going to be visual, so just pay close attention because I did get really good clips. But as you can see, I parted ear to ear, and now I'm at the nape of the neck to the back. I do 3 rows. I'm doing these like a medium to medium look. I'm pretty sure these are medium. This was a while back, but I am decided to post it because I'm like, this is really good content, so let me put this out there. But here we are on our 3rd braid in the back row. I like to comb my product all the way through, and then I separate my hair into 3 strands. And a new tip I recently learned is to make sure that they are even, because if they're not, then your braids will look kind of bumpy and lopsided, and we want neat, crisp, and consistent braids all the way down. I do add curly pieces either to every braid or every other braid, and here I am slicking that end of the curly piece that I added in down to make it blend with the hair, and I continue to braid. I would use a heavier gel. I wouldn't use Shine and Jam to slick the curl down, the weave. You could, but I like to use my Bellatique gel. It has a heavier hold. So I know it's going to lay flat when I continue to braid. And then when I dip it, it kind of just melts away. And this is me just cutting away any of the flyaways from that curly piece that may be like sticking out a little bit, but I am not cutting her hair. This is me on my 2nd row, and just make sure that I use Shine and Jam for my parts because it's not so heavy, and it just allows me to clean up my parts so I can see what I'm doing. But to make sure you are clipping all the hair out the way, as you can see I did, so it's nothing's in my way when I'm braiding, and definitely use your Shine and Jam to clean up your parts. Now I'm at the top of her head, and like I said before, guys, this is a video from a while ago, so this is before I kind of developed my methods. Excuse the camera falling, guys, but you'll see later in the video as well how the part I made from ear to ear is still consistent, like as you can see right there. And I've learned that to pull over some hair to go to the front so you don't have just a line going across someone's head, I think it looks a lot neater, and you can create more of a bricklayer look. As you can see, like the back is bricklayered and the front will be bricklayered, but it's not consistent all the way around because I have that line. And that line is basically supposed to be to help you pre-part for me, and I know other braiders do it, but it's not supposed to still be visible after you complete the head. So it will be visible when I'm done, and it doesn't like make the hair look terrible, but it can be a lot better if I pull hair over, so it can be consistently bricklayered all the way around. The fact that I have the hair on the comb, guys, is super convenient for me. So I don't have to reach all the way around while braiding, so I can continue to have my grip, especially starting off, guys. Like if you have a little stand, make sure it's really close to you, or you want to have the hair like in hand's reach. So you can just keep your grip on the hair, keep a nice braid, and you can add in the braiding hair quickly. Now this may seem really long and like unnecessary, but I wanted to show like how long it takes, honestly, for me just to braid these braids all the way down. And like people be wanting to hit their hair done in like 2 minutes, and it's like braiding is tedious, very tedious, and your wrist is always twisting, and you have more than like 40 braids in your head, especially if you're getting anything other than like large knotless. You have more than like 30 to 40 braids in your head. So like give your braider a break, get comfortable, and hopefully they make it cozy for you, because I make it, comfortable and cozy for my clients. But it takes time, but it shouldn't take all day, but it definitely takes time to get something worthwhile. Okay, so here should be a really good visual on how I do my knotless braids. Kind of like a tutorial for my knotless. I separate it into 3, and then I cross over, and then I added my first piece, and then I cross over again, added my second piece, cross over again, and added my third piece. I added 3 pieces total. And then I continue to braid down a little bit, maybe like 6 times. And then I decide if I want to add my curly piece or not. If not, I'll add it in a little lower, or I may not add it in at all. But see how I have a good grip? I'm not letting my fingers loose. I'm not letting my grip slip. And that's what helps my braids lay really oh my gosh. That's what helps my braids lay. And also, guys, combing the gel all the way through as well helps as well on all sides. So bottom, top, and the side. So your braids can lay really good. But just practice makes perfect, guys. Because even though you may know all these tips, even though I did know all these tips before, my braids weren't looking like this. I had to just kind of get used to it, get the feel for it, But this is me done with the whole back. These are the ends. She's getting curly ends because they're goddess. And this is before I started to add curly pieces at the end. But we're just doing regular dipped curly ends. And I like to like clip the curly pieces together. So when I dip them, they're out the way, because this is synthetic mix. So it's like a human hair synthetic mix. It's not just straight synthetic. It has a better feel. But for the rest of the video, guys, this is going to be a quick run through of how I finish her head. And like I said before, guys, this is not that brick layered all the way through, just because I was testing out my methods and I just did all the way around her head instead of like pulling hair over. But it's okay, because we all live and we learn. And if you keep going at it, even if you're doing your own head, the more you stay consistent, you'll get better and better, and you'll pick up tips, guys. So I hope this video helps you and you learned something today. Comment any tips that you have of your own, or if this helps you. I love, love, love sharing my content. And I just love to see every Black girl learn something new, guys. Thanks for watching it this far. Stay tuned for the results. She loved it and I loved it. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram page, Miana Styled. And for fashion content, go ahead and follow my personal page at Damiana. I'll tag it all. Thanks for staying tuned, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day.